welcome everybody to Drum Education Live, episode 78. And today we have Vicky Oni on with us.
Hello, hello.
When did you get into drumming? How old were you? How did it enter your life?
I got my first drum kit, I think, on my 12th birthday. And that was after having just tried to play drums in school during a music lesson. And I just knew how to play a basic beat. And I was like, I don't know how I knew that, but I just knew it. I don't know if I've heard other drummers have like similar stories like that. I don't know if it's the same with you too. So then I got a drum kit for my 12th birthday, which was something that I was so happy to get it. But then I don't know why, but I was too scared to start playing it. So it was just collecting dust in our basement. And maybe it was because I didn't have a drum teacher. I didn't really know what to do with this thing that was sitting there. It was really, really intimidating for me. When I was 14, me and my friends started an all-female punk band in my hometown, and we were all sort of like swapping instruments. So I had a little bash on the drums for some of the songs that we were doing. It was like very, very, very basic stuff. So I don't really consider me starting to play the drums until I was 19, because I had a drum kit, but it was only collecting dust, and I didn't really play until I was 19. But when I really got into it was after I went to South America. So when I had finished school, I went backpacking to South America for 6 months with two of my best friends. And that's where I really fell in love with rhythms, with music. It was everywhere. It was so different from Finnish culture, where you're either a musician or you're not a musician. And if you're not a musician, you don't do music. It was just like, it's really fascinating to see how that was just a part of everyday life there. So when I came back from that trip, I decided that I wanted to go to a music school that was close to my hometown in Finland, where you actually lived in the school you were there for a year, and you had a room in the school, and you had access to their studios 24/7, and it was all about studying pop and rock music. Because when I was a kid, I was studying classical piano, but when I became a teenager, I was like, I'm not listening to classical music, I'm not getting anything out of this, so I stopped. But I sort of had like the music background, music theory. I knew some of that already. But I wanted to study pop and rock music because that's what I was listening to.